Hello, today we're going to see another topic in gate programming and data structures. Topic null pointer. You have 1 minute to solve. So before we solve the question, let's talk a little about pointers. So pointer is a special variable which can store addresses. No other variable you can store any address. This refers to ampersand refers to getting the address and star refers to the dereferencing of this address. Dereferencing as in you're getting the value at that address. Now let's look at the question. So we have a variable x is 100 and we are declaring a pointer int star y. That is a pointer of type integer and we are assigning null. So what we are doing here is that we are giving a value null. So null address. So for pointers, right? Initially, when we declare them, they're going to be given some garbage value. But if you initialize it, it's going to change. So you can do one thing, you can give null as a value. Null refers to no address. So now in the case of null pointer, right? Suppose you try to dereference, that is you try to get the value. So since it is pointing to no address, right? You'll just be getting an error. Because it is a null address. We do not know anything about this pointers, what it is. Now in the case, if you try to do any operation on this address, same like above, we're also going to get an error. But if you just initialize with null and then you change the address, yes, that is possible. And you can finally get value pointed, which is 100. When we do ampersand x, it means assign the value. Suppose x is at a memory 200. So when we say y is equal to ampersand x, it means that now y is a pointer which stores the address of x. So when you're trying to dereference, you get the memory value at 200, which is 100. Overview of what we learned. Null means no address. We can use it to initialize pointers, but we later need to update. C library macro null. So when we talk about null, right, it is actually a macro. It is referred to the null pointer constant. So it is defined as void star 0, 0. And if we try to dereference it, we get an error. That's why we see we're getting an error in the first two cases, and in the last case, we're not getting an error. Thank you.